So apparently this movie, Host, is one of the scariest of all time. And as soon as that high of praise starts getting thrown around, I start getting skeptical. Not that I don't trust other people's judgment, it's just that like everything else, horror is subjective. And I straight up do not believe that Host of all things is going to get me.
2 hours later.
You shut up! You shut up! I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
I wish this was a joke, but there were more than a couple times where that clip of Will Ferrell from The Other Guys perfectly illustrated how I felt. Honestly, that 5-second gif could just be my review. But it's been a while since my last video about something scary, and though I have been enjoying the freight train of Marvel and DC content I've been whipping up lately, I just can't help but throw in horror analysis every now and then, because that's just who I am. Welcome to Sandwich Reviews. I'm that sandwich guy, your nihilistic optimist. And believe it or not, this all started with Forbes posting an article titled The 10 Scariest Horror Movies of All Time, according to viewer heart rate. And that sounds scientific enough, but I was immediately questioning the specifics. What was the sample size? How did they consistently measure a heart rate when everyone has a slightly different base? Yet, science doesn't lie. So I skimmed through this list with high hopes I'd find a good recommendation to watch during the spooky season, but to my disappointment, I'd seen pretty much every movie multiple times. All except for one, Host, which I'd heard of but had always passed off as another one of those lame COVID-era horror movies. Even as it was coming out, I saw it here and there getting praise, and usually I'm pretty good at taking in the droves of information on the internet and distilling that into genuine recommendations, but there was just something about this where I couldn't get on board with the hype. I'd even told myself, I've seen Unfriended, I get it. Yet I don't think I've ever been more wrong. And no shade to Unfriended, both it and its sequel are fun popcorn horror movies, and Host is in a similar vein, where the care and effort put in is more so about the rise and fall of tension, and less to do with the actual characters or character arcs. Sure, it's not going to make you think about the intricacies of depression or human interaction like an Ari Aster film, and there's no mind-blowing plot twist where the Saw music starts playing and you realize everything you think you know is wrong. There's not even any crazy special effects to be seen in Host. In fact, I think the one moment that let me down was where for only a minute, the pacing ramped up and they used special effects to actually show everything that had been alluded to beforehand. And maybe it was in how masterfully the setup and hints of horror had been, but I was just instantly less scared once they went balls to the walls with the ghost stuff. But aside from that one moment of going just a bit too far, Host is a genuinely great movie. Because once that sequence I was just ridiculing was done, the movie slowed down again and focused on what really worked, using your own imagination against you. And I could keep talking about the specifics of what I did or didn't like, but instead, I'll end the review here. So, aside from the bits of footage I'll be using to keep the video interesting, the whole thing won't be spoiled for you. Also, I can simply recommend this phenomenal horror movie. And of course, if you're here for superhero video essays, don't worry, they'll be back next week. Just felt like talking about something scary considering I am a horror fan, and the fact that it's been more than 8 months since my last video essay about scary stuff. And if you're in the mood for that, go check out this video so you can ask alongside me, are we desensitized to horror? Spoiler alert, no, we're not. But as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for weekly video essays and reviews, and enjoy a delicious sandwich.